Hi there, this is Annalisa, and I wanted to take you through step by step how to create Mailchimp campaigns, email campaigns for me. I wanted to start off by saying I'm really excited to work with you, and I understand you have some marketing background and some experience with Mailchimp, so I am definitely open to improving and your feedback and your edits to make my offerings even more enticing and sell more to my possible clients. I have two basic categories of clients. One is people who have a lost pet, and two is people who offer the services of searching for lost pets either as a nonprofit or a business. And so I have them as a possible client for training opportunities, primarily online and in person. So here I am on the campaign page at Mailchimp, and I suggest this is where you start each time to see what I've already done and to get up to speed. I have here one campaign I have already labeled as Template 2025. This is the one that I think you should start with replicating, and you go down here, click replicate, and then you have to change the title. But this has the main elements in it that I like. So I'll open it here and show you a preview. This is all set with my business logo. My, I do a picture, different picture for each one. Some text. This is text from AI. Links to where they can support us. This is just a template, so it has a duplicate here of a picture and text, but obviously you would switch that out. And different buttons to register. And then a call to action for a different offering. I usually have a couple offerings, and how people can support us. And then at the bottom, I like to have this standard resources so that people know how to reach me. So that's the template that I suggest you copy and replicate to start with. And that has the format that I'm currently using. Again, I'm open to changes and improvements. So if you go back and see what I've sent recently or what's scheduled to send, you can preview that and see from here. So you can see from here what I've sent recently, and you can look at it. I don't mind if some of the campaigns have duplicate elements, but obviously we want them to be varied enough to look different. I want them all to have call to actions, some helpful information for people, and there's another call to action. That's pretty much it. So you can see what I've sent before to not duplicate it in its entirety. Once you're more doing these and I'm doing these less, of course, you will know what you've sent out already. You still want to take a look at it because I might still be sending out one with pertinent information that you wouldn't have, or that's a quick one for me to send out. So for example, I'm going to be sending this one out, scheduling it to send, helping more lost pets and their loving owners this Saturday. So I'm going to schedule that to send out in a couple weeks. So I'm going to show you what to do next, and I'm going to use this as an example since I'm working on this one. So from here, I've looked at what I've sent recently, and I have an idea. I will be sending you the general topics or the general promotions that I'm doing, so you have some framework to do it. So then you would go to my Facebook page, and I'm going to show you where that Facebook page is. So that's here, Pet Search and Rescue, and this is pretty much updated with relatively current content. The most important thing are the promotions, the things that have an offer with them. I also post more just updates for people, and you can tell the difference because generally if it's just a picture or video, I'm sending it as an update versus if it has a blue background or a call to action on it. These are more offers that we want to include and encourage people to. So you can scroll down and see what is on the feed. This would be pretty much up to date with what I'm up to, what I'm offering. These again you could use these pictures as some content, but that's not really the primary goal for the Mailchimps. So for example, you could get to this one here, and this is about training exercises. It doesn't have a link. It should have a link to training with me, but it doesn't. But you could download this and use that as content, but you don't have to. This is the business basics. This has the link. So you could download this and put this on the Mailchimp. I've already done that one though. This is a video. I'm not expecting you to do anything with that. Another video. And then here's a new post for our Amazon wish list. So this one I'm going to utilize because I haven't used it yet. So I'm just going to save image to my desktop. And then I'm going to copy the text. The wish link is cropped out, so I'll show you about that. And then in my Mailchimp, I'm going to go to my Edit My Design, and my content block for this is towards the bottom, ways to help. So I'm going to add this image. There it is inserted. I need to add the link here. Actually, the link might be, no, I was thinking the link was already there, but it's not. So this was used before ways to help, so I want to change that some. So I'm pasting my text there. Whoops, it didn't. There we go. And then I'm just going to fix the formatting and read it to make sure it makes sense. So here's my Amazon wish list link. So I need to find that link. There it is. So I'm going to copy that. And then I can put it on the picture. I like them to open in a new tab. And then I'm going to also hyperlink this. I'm going to see if this is linked. It isn't. So I'm going to do that too. And I'm going to bold it for this one. Okay, so I'm going to read it, make sure it makes sense. I'm going to check the spacing. Okay, so that looks good. I'm going to go back to Facebook and see what other posts there are for me to choose from, some other promotions. So I already did the Happy Thanksgiving one. Catios, so that's a good one. I think I have one that I didn't post the picture of yet. So I'm going to copy this text. I like that because I make a referral fee on it. So I'm switching out this image here because this call to action I already used on the last one. So I'm going to replace this with an image. Oh, let me see, I might have it already on here. I have this one, so I was mixed up. I don't have the other one, so I'm gonna take this one, right click, save image as, save it to my downloads. I already copied the text, so I'm going to go back here, replace upload an image, and select this offer. There it is. I need to update the text. Link. I meant link. So now I'm going to, this doesn't have text on it, so I'm going to add paragraph and see. And you can either add a title or go straight on to the link. And you can make this a link or keep it. I think it looks better for it to be made into a hidden link, but sometimes I think it actually makes it more relatable, but I don't know. So I'm going to delete this. You can edit it when, as you're reading it, see what makes sense to you and if the link works. So give your cat the Catio lifestyle, say 50% until December 15th. So I'm going to bold that. Say 50% with our organization's promo code, and I'm going to bold that. Oh. And then I'm going to change this button. Okay, so I've got my pitch. I want them to do this class. This is a duplicate. Early bird pricing ends Saturday, so I'm going to change this image to our online basics webinar series. And because I know this early bird pricing ends Saturday, I had done that prior. So what I want to do is include a list of what those classes are, just because that answers a question like, okay, what are they? So anything like that. So here it is. So I'm just going to copy. So you go to the links that I include, that should have all of the information to copy and paste. And then I'm going to check the formatting, make sure it looks okay, not too many spaces, etc. Make something bold or make it stand out. Whoops, didn't want to do that. Undo. And then this is the register to lock in early bird pricing. So I'm going to bold that. Okay, so once you think you're done with the updates, with the creation, you want to, read it all, make sure it looks okay to you, and then you want to send a test to yourself. When you get the test, you want to check all of the links. Click the pictures, click the buttons, etc. After you do that, then you want to send a test to me. That's how I know, so send test. That's how I know you consider it done to the best of your ability, and you want me to edit it, take a look, and see if there's anything that was missed either in the topic or deadlines. Sometimes something comes up last minute. So that's it. I'm really excited to work with you and get the ball rolling. Currently, there isn't any new posts to start with a new Mailchimp. However, that being said, there will be shortly where you'll be able to pull some new content. And make sure that you include links where people can register or sign up for my different offerings. Coming up soon will be the 2026 Lost Pet Search and Rescue Awards, an announcement about me being an online trainer, and also our summer conference. So there'll be new content, and those would be upcoming email newsletters. So I'm excited to work with you. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I will connect with you soon.